friends. Welcome back to the Build a Better Business video series. First off, let me say this is not the video I thought I was going to record this week. I had plans on presenting more information about financial topics, giving more tips about the business side of your business, helping you find ways to grow a prosperous business and have your fabulous life. But when it came time to post, I felt like it wasn't the right thing to send into the world right now. And I kind of got a little bit lost in everything that kind of has started to go on in the world. Right now it seems like the whole planet is in this strange, shifting, unstable, super anxious place. A lot of people are feeling like the floor has dropped away beneath them. There doesn't seem to be any touch points to help reground. If you overconsume the news and if you're spending a lot of time on social media right now, it might seem like the world's gone a bit crazy. And you might not have an idea which way to kind of turn. And of course, I'm talking about the COVID-19 virus, which is making its way around the globe. And what would seem like normally rational, reasonable people are shopping literally like there's not going to be tomorrow. And I know it's our natural instinct to react and protect when we feel threatened and when large groups of people start to react rather than act with rational thought. It's kind of easy to get caught up in those strong emotions. And I'm not really immune to this. Seriously, I've been having a tough week. I'm pretty sensitive to the energies of other people and what they're putting out into the world. So I have been struggling. And thank goodness I have the most patient husband on the planet, Brad, my rock. Plus, I'm also a business owner. So I am with you in these turbulent times. I'm still a practicing massage therapist. I'm a yoga teacher. I'm a personal trainer. Coaching I can do online. None of those other things are an online business. And a large part of my business is still live and in person. And I love that personal contact with my clients where I get to connect. But now with the various states of emergency, social gathering places closed where people get together, there's isolation going on and the real struggle of how people are going to pay their rents and mortgages, let alone making sure they keep themselves well and don't get sick. So to help me stay focused and not get caught up in this panic, I have a few tactics that really help me. So this week I decided the best thing I can offer for you is to share my practices with you in case they could help you as well. So the first thing, no big surprise, I use is meditation. I am a certified meditation facilitator, but I've also had my own daily practice for a long time. And I find it really helpful. It gives some space for those swirling thoughts and feelings to just settle down a little bit. Gives you a little pulling back out of it so you don't get caught up in that whirlwind and you get some space. And I find it really helpful if I'm feeling anxious or uncertain. It's not going to take any of that away. It just gives you that chance to get some perspective, to give it a little step back. It doesn't have to be complicated or fancy. You don't have to know anything. If you've never done it, let's do a few moments right now. How's that? So right now. So as long as you're not driving, find a comfortable seat. You can sit in a chair. You can have your feet on the floor. You can sit any way that feels comfortable to you. You just want a long spine so you can breathe. So when you're ready, just let your eyes gently close. Take a couple really, really full breaths and a little sigh. Maybe a ha. Do that 2 times. Breathe in, big, huge breath. And then, and when you do that, you can feel your shoulders drop. And then just let your eyes be closed and breathe in and out through your nose. Nothing in particular, right? Just watch that air come in, down into the belly. And then when you breathe out, maybe you can feel softness descend. If there's any tension, let it just flow down and out. So when you breathe in, into the belly, and then it just softens and releases. Now on your next inhale, just let your eyes gently open. Just taking a few deep intentional breaths can completely shift your energy. It can allow you to refocus, stay grounded. You can do it every day or anytime you feel like this is happening. Even 5 minutes a day, it doesn't have to be fancy, it can make a big difference. The second thing I do is I try to avoid getting caught up in the whirlpool of social media news feeds. Too much hearsay, he said, she said, criticisms going on, if I need an update on what's actually going on, I go to a trusted news source. Check what I said there. If I need an update, staying informed is important, but too much is too much, right? So I ration how much time I actually spend so I don't get sucked into that black hole of stressful information, reading the same story told by 10 different people. There's things I can't affect. Stay informed, but don't overdo it. A lot of us are already home and feeling anxious. So instead of turning to social media to fill your time, how about a digital quarantine? Only open your computer or phone at certain times of day for specific amounts of time. How about reading a book, talking with friends, live, not on social media? Go for a walk if you can. Make some art, cook, do some movement, maybe like yoga or something. What a great segue, Heather. The third thing I do, especially because all that nervous tension can build up in your body so you feel like you're vibrating, I do some physical activity. If you can go outside, what a great time to go for a walk. Maybe do some yoga, maybe do some Tai Chi. Whatever I can do just to burn off that energy. So gyms are closed right now. If gym is your usual outlet, do some bodyweight training, do some push-ups on your coffee table, do some dips off your couch. Try something new, get creative, invent a new exercise format. Who knows what could happen? I'm actually going to include a link below to one of my other YouTube channels where I teach a fusion of yoga and Tai Chi. I just post those up for free. Most of them are short, but I did put up a full-length class because it's a stressful time and people need some flow. So there you have it. Those are my 3 coping strategies. I hope you find them helpful. I hope you might try them out, use them in your own wellness, self-care practice, not only now, but even as time goes on. We're moving through some interesting times in the world, so it's good to have these already in place. And if you're like me, I mean, my rational mind knows there's going to be ups and downs, things are going to happen, but my primal instinct is still going to react to that uncertainty and the unknown. And the best thing I can do is to be aware that it's going to happen and have practices in place to help me out. I mean, my instinct is working to protect me, so I'm going to thank it. Then I'm going to keep calm and carry on. If you have strategies yourself, feel free, share them down below in the comments, share them over on the Facebook page. Community connection is important when we're feeling isolated, but we also want to take care of ourselves and our friends. And I hope you do okay this week. So take care. I'm Heather from Prosperity Flow, and I'm working to help people who help people.